Tis the busy season.
Yep.
And we're here, actually, model Patsy is here, who you've seen on HSN. We're gonna now talk about a digital way to take your temperature. We were playing with this before we came out here, and I think this is amazing. So what happens when you take your temperature? It's usually somebody who's sick, right? I mean, you're gonna take the temperature if somebody's not feeling well, then what do you do with that thermometer? You stick it back in the case, back in the thing, then take someone else's temperature. You don't really want to be putting this in and out of everybody's mouth. You don't have to anymore. This is touch-free. It is so cool, so easy to use, but you can use it for so many other things too. Like, what is the temperature of that hot beverage that you don't want to burn your lips on? Or is maybe you're making candy and you want to make sure it's the perfect temperature before you do that, because candy making is a very specific temperature. You know that, right, Patsy's nodding her head. All right, so Matthew Peters is a registered nurse. He's worked in the emergency room for many, many years. And this is like, this is so cool. I'm gonna get this.
This is a wonderful, brand new product from Veridian Healthcare. And what they've done here is they've taken your old school thermometer, you know, with the mercury, the ones that you had to shake out, that take forever to get going, or that are dangerous when you break. They've packed technology into this. So what this means for you is that you're gonna take your temperature in 1 second. All right, it's gonna be a clinically accurate reading, and you're not even gonna have to touch your skin. So what they've done with this is they've given it a vibrate feature, so you don't have that audible beep. You're actually gonna feel a vibrate. And I'm gonna show you really quickly how this works. It has an automatic shutoff, so I'm gonna press this button. That's gonna power it on. Now I'm gonna press it again one more time, and I'm gonna move it up to my forehead. So as I move it up to my forehead, I felt a little vibrate, and it takes my temperature. So 98.4, just like that. 1 second, I didn't have to touch my forehead. Now I'm gonna show you that here. So I'm gonna hold this up to my microphone so we can all hear this, hopefully. Let me change this mode here. There we go. All right.
Yeah, that little buzz. It's like a little teeny buzz. I'm 97.7, by the way.
You hear this?
Yeah. Yeah, there we go, we hear that.
Okay, so that's what you're gonna hear at home. So when you're gonna feel that in your hand, so as it gets closer, if you're in a low light setting, we have Patsy here taking her temperature. All you have to do is press the button, and what it's doing is it actually has a sensor built right in. So as it gets within that range to take that clinically accurate temperature, it's going to do it, because obviously it's facing away from you, then you can look at the reading. It's gonna give you an extra pulse vibration if you have a fever. So that's an easy way right off the bat to tell. So you think about all those times, I mean, cold and flu season is upon us. It's worse than ever possibly this year. That's what the CDC is telling us.
They say that every year, and I guess it gets worse and worse every year.
But you know what? You can't mess with it, Helen, just because, you know, the flu, especially for the very old or the very ill or the very young, can actually kill us. And we want to avoid any of these tragic circumstances. And when you're in the middle of the night, you want to know if you have a fever, if you're getting sick, this is what you need to rely on.
And it is so easy to use at $39.95, $13.32. So this is a professional, latest and greatest technology. It is battery operated, 2 AAA batteries. They are included. So you don't even have to, you know, search for batteries when you get home. You never have to worry, is this gonna make someone else sick? Because it's not going in somebody's mouth. It's not, and especially for like a little baby. Yeah. You ever have, you guys, I know any moms or dads out there where it's like your child's sick, oh, I gotta wake the baby to take their temperature. The last thing you wanna do is wake a baby that's sick, that you're trying to like sleep and feel better. You can take their little temperature while they're sleeping by just like not even touching them, getting the temperature right on their forehead. What an amazing, amazing technological advance. And of course, doctors and hospitals, everybody's using this. We now have it available, not from a medical supply store, but right here at HSN. Matthew is bringing it to us. There's all those features that you see on your screen. This is the easiest thing. The only thing that I would say to you is, it doesn't look like the numbers are that bright because we're in a bright white studio, and with the bright TV camera lights, it looks like it's kind of very faint seeing the numbers, but when you have it right in your living room, it's very easy to read. As a matter of fact, Yeah, that's a better shot. You can see it better. But as a matter of fact, it's even better, like if it dimly light, you know, in the bedroom taking the temperature of a sleeping baby, you'll be able to see it at night.
Absolutely, it's a brilliant display. And you see here, you know, if somebody's just gotten to sleep, the last thing you want is that big beep, and you want to be able to trust their readings. With Veridian, you can trust their readings. This is brand new technology, so they've really perfected this. And look at this around the house in object mode, and we're going to show you that in just a moment. Look at all of the things that you can do around the house. That means that you don't need a bunch of different devices. This comes with the batteries. It makes your life easier so you can kind of go on about your business. And you're going to use this all year round for things like checking the pool water, the hot tub, things like this. 32 readings in memory. So you saw a moment ago, I was actually cycling through the memory. You can keep that trend of temperature readings, because if you're getting a little under the weather, you want to have the peace of mind to be able to track your temperature readings. You see some low ones there because it is clinically accurate. I'm going to turn this to the side here because I want to show you, it has this little button right here on the side. I can press that. That's going to give me the room temperature. So when I press that, oh, that's back to my body temperature. Let me press it one more time. Okay, then we get this, and I press that. That gives me the room temperature, 71.6. I'm gonna press this button just one more time, and it's gonna bring me into what we call object mode. And I have a couple of things down here. We have baby formula. So 1 second, I'm gonna press that button. Let me bring that up to you. So we see this is way too hot for baby, all right? So if you're holding your baby or your grandbaby and you see 113 degrees, that is way too hot. And just in 1 second, Helen, I'm gonna go down here to the cold beverage, press the button, and we get 49.5. So you see the wide range that has?
Yeah.
You can also change this from Fahrenheit to Celsius. So if you live in the Celsius world, you could take your temperature readings there. And again, 32 readings that this is gonna store in memory. So you never have to write anything down and bring it to the doctor if you're keeping track of those readings.
Right.
You have them all stored in here, all in this device.
Right, and you know, remember the old thermometers with the mercury in it? Like, I remember my brother breaking it to watch all the little mercury balls fly all over this floor. I mean, those days are gone. You don't even have to wake up a sleeping baby or adult to take their temperature. Maybe your husband has the flu and you're wondering, I wonder if he's okay in the middle of the night. Take his temperature, he wouldn't even wake up and wouldn't even know it. This is such a great advancement. And for under $40, you know, we are Dr. Mom at home. This is really something that everybody needs to have.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, as a registered nurse, one of the things that keeps you from getting the things that really changes your lives and makes them better is we eliminate the extra cost. You don't have to buy those applicators. You don't have to buy anything additional. Veridian gives you everything with this. And again, all of those uses, the object mode, you're going to use it not only when you're sick, but all year round. All
year round. Item number 662486. You sold me. I'm going to buy one. I have to have it.
I already have one.
You already have one, I know, right? All right, so Matt is staying with us, but I do want to remind you of the product that we started the hour out with.